Guys, welcome back to the Prime Training YouTube. I'm so excited to bring you guys the 5 best protein shake recipes. I think that these are some of the greatest protein recipes on the market. I have literally been making protein shakes non-stop for probably the last 6 to 8 years. I've always been trying to find ways to get high protein, low carb, but then also sometimes when I've got a high training volume, I want to get high carb and low protein in. So I guess it's about finding those mixtures, and today I'm going to give you, I think, 5 really different protein shakes that you guys are definitely going to enjoy. I think overall what they have to do, as well as having good macros, good micros, heaps of good antioxidants as well, it's also they've got to taste absolutely fantastic. So I'm going to make sure that I'm going to bring you the best tasting protein shakes as well. We've got vanilla, our new Prime Train protein. We've also got chocolate. We've got creatine and pre-workout. So as well, a little bit of a promo for the new supplement range that we are releasing, which is so exciting. All grass-fed for the protein. The pre-workout's all natural, and the creatine is German-engineered pharmaceutical grade creatine as well. So excited to bring you guys that and bring you guys some of the greatest protein recipes. Let's just get started. Let's get stuck in. There's so many recipes to get through, so I want to get through them quick so you guys aren't sick of me. All right, guys, the first protein recipe that I'm going to be bringing you is the sweet berry protein shake. First thing we're going to put in is 150 grams of wild berries. Just slap them into the blender. Personally, I prefer almond milk. It's totally up to you what milk that you use. You can use any type of milk, but personally, I'm preferring almond and oat milk, so that's what I'm going to go with. Perfect. Yum. Protein shakes are a great place to hide a little bit of green. So I'm going to chuck a little bit of spinach in here. I know it might sound a little bit gross, but it is the way to go. 9 grams of chia seeds, so about a teaspoon. And of course, we're going to use some vanilla protein, Prime Train grass-fed. 1.5 scoops for this one. I love that icy freshness, so I'm going to add in some ice, of course, as well. Close up the lid. Now it's time to blend it. I've got the new Vitamix. It's A23000. It's a fantastic blender. Woo. There's our first smoothie. All right, so our first smoothie is going to be 422 calories. It's going to be 35 grams of protein, 32 grams of carbs, and 19 grams of fat. Taste. Oh, it's divine. It tastes absolutely delicious. All right, first smoothie done. Now we're moving on to the second smoothie, which is going to be chocolate peanut butter. Start off with about 200 mils of almond milk, or any milk of your choosing. It doesn't matter to me. And of course, we're going to run it up with the chocolate in this one. Now these are only 25 grams of protein, so I like to go for 1.5 scoops, which will bring it up a little bit in that protein store above the 30 grams. So I like to go for the 1.5. Okay, my area is becoming a little bit of a mess here, but that's okay. I'm just gonna move some things out of the way. We have too much product placement at the moment, that's the issue. Of course, next up, I feel like a fruit ninja right here. Next up, we need banana. Yum, this is actually a good looking banana as well. Now, usually I like to freeze my banana, but it's totally fine to just do normal banana as well. It's not really a big issue. If it's frozen or not, we're gonna go for half a banana here. So we're literally just gonna chop this straight in half. And then we'll chop it up into little chunks so it's easier for the blender to blend. And that's pretty much the soul of it, choc and banana. But we need peanut butter. It's also gonna add a lot of healthy fats to our meal as well. Peanut butter is fantastic, or you can use almond butter if you prefer almond butter. I'm just gonna use a teaspoon of peanut butter in this. It gives that really nice extra little bit of flavor. You don't want too much because it can be overpowering. Usually I would freeze the banana so I wouldn't have to add the ice, but obviously in this one, I'm gonna add the ice. 3 or 4 cubes should do the work. Again, I know it sounds gross, but I'm gonna add spinach. It's a fantastic place to hide your greens, so I don't know why you wouldn't, because you can't even taste it. It might seem gross, but you literally cannot taste it at all. I think I'm gonna add a touch more almond milk You can add water to this as well if you want to save calories. Totally up to you. If you're bulking, then go for like milk, full cream milk. But if you're trying to shred, then you might go for other alternatives, like I said, like water. It'll be way, way leaner. But remember, don't do it at the detriment of getting like good fats and stuff like that in as well. See how we go? We're on low setting now. Turn it up because I want to get the spinach all through so I can't taste it. Yum, this one's a little bit smoother than the last one. This one's going to be more like a milkshake and less like a smoothie. The smoothies are a little bit thicker. These ones are a little bit smoother. The protein as well is very sweet, so you don't need too many other sweeteners in there. All right, moment of truth. How's it taste? Yum. Oh shit, that's good. That's so easy and so good. Look at the rest of it I've got here. I'll literally drink it. Because I'll save these for later. I can't drink all of these right now. Yum. It's so good. Like I said, this one's a little bit smoother. This blender is so lit as well. I wouldn't do that on camera unless it was actually delicious. All right, our first two smoothies are done. We've got our sweet berry and then we've got our Choc PB. This one was delicious. They're both actually pretty good. So a vanilla and a chocolate one. Next up, we're gonna move on to another vanilla one. All right, for this vanilla one, it's got a little bit of, I know you've probably been to Boost Juice and you've gone and had, I reckon Mango Magic is like the most popular one. It's like mango, banana, a little bit of honey, and I've kind of tried to replicate that, but added in, obviously, the protein because, you know, protein is the most important thing. Muscle repair, we gotta get shredded, we gotta build lean muscle, you gotta be athletic, you gotta recover from your sessions, so that's what we're gonna do. Simple start, half a banana. We just cut the banana again, that's one half of a banana. Then we're gonna move on to our mango chunks, frozen mango. Boost Juice, please don't sue me. This is not, I'm not trying to rip you off, I promise, I swear. All right, about 150 grams of mango. I'm experienced enough now that I can pretty much eyeball it. So like if you wanna weigh it, you can. I've got a scale here that I can weigh with. But literally once you've done this for 6 to 8 years, you just know what 150 grams looks like. Again, about 250 mils of milk. Your milk of choice, doesn't matter what you go with. 250 mils, just about perfect, I reckon. And now we're back on the vanilla grind. Now remember, you can add creatine to any of these as well if you want. I'm not adding it, I don't know why, I probably should be. More than welcome to add the creatine to it as well. Like I said, the 1.5 scoops is the way to go. Don't ruin my Vitamix, it's so beautiful and pretty. Here we go, another half. LFG, beautiful, looking good. This is gonna be delightful. And of course, we want a little bit of ice in there. We're gonna make it icy. Now you know we need honey, it's an essential ingredient in the Mango Magic at Boost Juice. So we're gonna go just a little drizzle, nothing crazy. You don't need too much honey. It'll be sweet enough with this protein. This is good, sweet protein. All right, let's buzz it up. So you do it on low to get all of the chunks and the big mango chunks, the big banana chunks out. And then once you get to the end, you upgrade the blend, make it higher to make it go smoother. Yum. This smoothie here is 314 calories, 36 grams of protein, 11 grams of fat, and 26 grams of carbohydrates. It's a bit thicker than the last one. Yum. Yum, dude. It's so simple and it's so good. Better than Boost Juice. Sorry, Boost Juice. All right, now we've got to move back into the chocolate sphere of things. Sphere, am I saying it right? The chocolate sphere of things. We're going vanilla, choc vanilla, and now we're back on the chocolate train. And the last one's gonna be a special one for you guys. We've got our 3 here. Now we're gonna move into a choc berry. Now a lot of the time, so we've done a vanilla berry, now it's time to kind of move into a little bit more of a chocolate realm. I really do like chocolate mixed with like wild berries, choc strawberry. It's a really delicious blend. So that's gonna be our next protein shake. Start off with about 150 grams of our wild berries. This is going to be the main part, I guess, of this one. A couple of mango chunks. Now this is something else that you can do when you make your protein shakes. You can actually add in a juice instead of adding in milk. So I will add a little bit of milk in there as well, but for now I've got a juice which is spinach, pineapple, kale, apple, cucumber, and mint, which I will add in. Now this is gonna give you some extra nutrients, some extra micronutrients, which are way more important than macronutrients. You've got to stop thinking of just carbs, fat, protein. You've got to start thinking about all the important things that are in fruits and vegetables and all that sort of stuff, which is going to be way more beneficial for you to count rather than just counting your calories. Personally, I don't count my calories. I don't think there's any point to it. We will add a little bit of our activated almond milk. It's good to have a little bit of that milkiness. I think it goes better with the protein, makes it more of like a shake. We'll go 1.5 scoops of our Choc protein. And it's always good to add almond butter or peanut butter with chocolate. I think it's always a nice little blend, so I'll add that in. Even though we had frozen contents, it's still good to add some ice to give it that extra little bit of freshness, that extra little bit of, I don't know, like if I'm gonna have a smoothie, I like it to be fresh and cold. I think it really brings out the flavors. That's all there is to it, baby. Let's blend this up. Choc Berry. I can hear the berries. Because they're a little bit more coarse, you usually want to blend it for a little bit longer, 30 to 40 seconds. All right, so this one's going to be 310 calories. It's going to be 36 grams of protein, 7 grams of fat, and 26 grams of carbohydrates. Moment of truth. Oh, that's really nice. It's a little bit sweeter because of the juice as well. It's really, really good. It's funny, you can't really even taste the chocolate protein powder. The main things that I can taste is the juice. That's really nice. The more nutrients that you get in it, you can hide these nutrients in there. Like, if you think that kale and spinach are gross, put them in a protein shake, put them in a smoothie, you will literally not taste them at all. You'll forget they're even in there. I don't want to waste them. All right, delish. That's so good. I told you it's gonna bring you something special. We've got our 4 shakes right here. We've got our sweet berry, vanilla, we've got our Choc PB, we've got our mango magic, whatever you want to call it, there, the Boost Juice ripoff. Then we also have the one that we've just made, which is kind of a Choc Berry with a whole heap of other great micronutrients and ingredients. Now remember, if you like any of these recipes, you literally double, triple, quadruple, and you get 4 or 5 servings out of it. So don't forget that. Probably wouldn't recommend doing what I'm doing and making like 5 different ones. It is pretty time consuming. I would rather that you make a lot of one, maybe for 1 week, and then switch and go for the next week. But this last one's gonna be very, very easy. You only need 4 ingredients. The 4 ingredient protein shake. 1 banana. Bloop. 300 mils of a milk of your choice. I choose oat milk. 2 teaspoons of peanut butter. We love our good fats. And 2 scoops of your favorite chocolate flavored protein powder. You could use 1 of each if you wanted to. This is for y'all that want to bulk, build that lean muscle. Finally, some ice. I'm not counting it as an ingredient. Now blend. You want to blend for about 30 seconds. Simple as that. That's our 4 ingredient protein shake. Great for bulking. 2 scoops of protein in there. And the taste test. You want to taste it, Louis? Yeah. 4 ingredients.
Oh, I want that whole thing. No. Can I have more? Just a bit more.
Shit. How good is that? 4 ingredients. Shit.
Mate, what's in that?
Just banana, chocolate protein powder, banana, chocolate protein powder, PB.
Yum.
That's 500 calories, 50 grams of protein. So all up together, this is 500 calories. It's gonna be 58 grams of protein, 44 grams of carbohydrate, and 11 grams of fat. Yum, that's so good. All right, guys, there are our 5 protein shakes, my favorite 5 protein shakes, and the best recipes that you can buy, but I guess I'm giving that out for free so you don't have to worry about it. Now remember, if you want it to taste this good, then you do have to use the same protein powder as me, the 100% grass-fed whey protein isolate, the most bioavailable protein, whey protein for your muscle, for your recovery. We've got chocolate and vanilla flavor. Obviously, you can add creatine to any of these recipes as well, so you can check out the German-engineered creatine monohydrate via the website. But like I said, these are the 5 greatest recipes. You're more than welcome to double, triple, quadruple them, and then have plenty of recipes throughout the week. It'll make you feel so much better, and there's so many good nutrients in all of these. We're not just stocking up on the casual protein, carbs, and fat. We're talking about micronutrients, things that are actually really gonna make a difference to not only your physical health, but also your mental health. It's gonna make you feel so much happier, better. You're gonna smash out those workouts as well. Guys, it's always been a pleasure. Thank you so much for watching these videos. Make sure you share it around, buy the protein, get all your friends on it, get your mum on it, tell your mum to buy you it, tell your dad to buy you it. I love you guys. Stay sexy.